All right, this is probably going to this is an anticipated episode. Golden tickets came out. Who should we get? Who should you get? Talk about it. If you're looking to build the best team in Madden, make sure you head over to MMOEXP.com to avoid the packs and save some racks. Use code CC for 5% off. Link is in the description below. Fastest coins, cheapest coins. Use code CC. We'll see you guys on the sticks. 5% off. Be great. Hey, what is going on, Madden family? We are here for the best team in Madden Gold Ticket Week 1 edition, basically. So we're gonna go deep into this. We're gonna look at all those cards and just talk about them. First thing is first, if you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing, because you can be like my guy right here. Bam, Jamil, thank you for the new sub. I greatly appreciate you, and everyone else for your support. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it. I would love it if you guys got to 1,000 likes in the video. I'm just saying, wait, pew pew, 1,000, right? But it is the best team in Madden. So we talk about our team. We talk about the cards that came out. We talk about the changes that need to be made. And obviously the biggest thing that happened was golden tickets, right? I'm gonna show you mine first for quarterback, and then we're gonna talk. So I was using James Morgan this weekend. We went 20 or 21 wins. We lost our power during one of the games. My Xbox shut off another, so we could have done much better, but it is what it is. So here, and 0 point in any of the games was he the problem. Okay, I want to say that. Now let's look at his attributes first here. Okay, he's not the fastest person in the world. He's not, but he throws the ball really well. Now his release isn't as good as Favre's. Don't get me wrong, it's not, but nonetheless, it's fine. The carrying was fine. I don't think he fumbles for us at all. I didn't really take any hit sticks with him either. That's not really what I do. But the carry and break sack are obviously a bit on the lower side when you compare him to someone like RG3. But what I loved about this card, and we see here, we'll go to home. He has 3 field generals, a strong arm, and a scrambler. So the way I used all that AP was Inside Deadeye for 1, Aura Master for 2, Fearless for 2. A lot of people would be like, oh, I want to use Escape Artist. I get why people would use it, but to me, I stick more in the pocket regardless. I like Fearless, Gunslinger for 2, and Recuperation for 1. Again, the reason why I used Recuperation here, you could have used a lot of different things here, right? So you could have used a lot of different things here. Obviously, Escape Artist would have been the one that most people would use in this situation, but I used Recuperation here because what I find, and often enough for me, is that anytime your quarterback gets hit, even if he gets hit out of bounds or something like that, they lose a lot of stamina. When they lose that stamina, they throw the ball pretty poorly. I wanted to avoid that, right? Again, I was trying to, really pocket pass quite a bit, because again, he's not the fastest guy in the world. We see that. So that's why the combination of Fearless and Recuperation, I think, was really helpful for me. Okay, so this is the card I chose to use. Why am I not going to use RG3? Well, let's talk about that. RG3's release is fine. His release is fine. I encountered a lot of people using the card. More people used RG3 than James Morgan, as far as I saw. True, false, I don't know. And their price difference is obviously closing here, as Morgan's at 300k and RG3 is now 550. He was 1,000,000 coins, right? So let's just pick one in the middle here so we don't get kicked. So they have good abilities. They both do. Like, they really do. Now, I could see myself switching to RG3 potentially. I could see that, right? I'm not saying go use James Morgan. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that's who I use. I wanted to really try him out and make sure that he was good enough. RG3 is obviously the faster of the two, and their passing stats are obviously very, very similar. The carrying on RG3 is obviously better. The break sack is better. The break tackle, I mean, a lot. Basically, RG3 is just a better card. It looks that way. But again, it's how they play. Maybe we'll try RG3. Maybe we won't. There's a lot of other quarterbacks coming out. We've seen the Tannehill. Didn't blow me away. The two I'm really looking forward to seeing. Truly, and using. One, I want to see how Tebow looks and how he plays, but I think that the Taysom Hill card could really be a sleeper. I think he could be the sleeper for everyone here. Now, why is that? Well, let's see why. He looks good at 95. Now, again, we don't know much about the card, but hopefully what we do see is his accuracies go up. He's a bigger body, more strength. His speed should still be really good. He's also going to have trucking ability there as well for me. I'm just curious how this card's going to look, okay? When we talk about the other golden tickets, we obviously have Clowney. We did pick up Bobby Woods. Again, he's kind of glitchy. I know he's not the biggest tight end in the world, and that's okay. Totally fine with that. He's really good. AJ Brown, not a bad card. I don't want to call it a bad card, but the fact he can't get 99 speed outside of a theme team does hurt. He's a bit of a bigger body. He's not tall, but the rest, it's a super solid card, guys. He really is. The break tackle, super high. Right, his catch in traffic, super high. His carry, it's a good card. It's a good card. Don't get me wrong. It is a good card. If he was 99 speed, he probably makes a lot more teams than he does. But I understand why people don't. Clowney is old. The Mike Evans card, this one is disappointing to me. Mike Evans is indeed, he's tall. He's 6'5", 230. With chems, you can get his man and his zone. All that can be 99. His speed cannot be, and his agility is a little low, and that's not what you love to see. The problem here is that they boosted his man and his press, it appears. Which means they didn't give him the physical stats. Why? I don't know why. His tackling looks like it got a boost. Okay. His block shitting didn't, and I'm pretty sure his hit power didn't either. You missed out. We didn't need to boost man and press because with chemistry, those could get to 99 anyway. Right? It's like you got a box of cookies and you're putting them in the oven to cook them again. Doesn't make any sense. You don't put the Oreos back in the oven. Disappointing card. Disappointing card for sure. I had high hopes for that card. It's just disappointing. Woods, we've talked about. Morgan, we've talked about. Griffin, we've talked about. It just all depends. But let's show you my Robert Woods, aka Bobby Woods. Please, everyone just call him Bobby Woods, okay? That's super important. And then we'll talk about the rest of the cards that we added and what we didn't do. So Bobby Woods right here. No abilities on him, though you could put a lot of stuff on him. Unfortunately, he doesn't have the trucking to get tank, but that's okay. You don't need tank on him there. 97 speed tight end with perfect route running, basically. The run block is there. Again, his size and his weight is a little down. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He is a burner out here as well. I would have loved if he got to 99 speed. That would have been perfect. But it's not just that he has him in his pass blocking is high. It's high. His lead blocking is high. It's just a well-built card. Impact blocking is high. 90 break tackle is high. 97 carry. This card is really, really good. And I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but he's basically the best tight end in the game who can't air truck. Asterisk there, okay? Now, there's another tight end who can air truck that came out as well. Kyle Pitts, obviously we have him here. Some Falcons came on him, so bear with me here. But 97 speed for us. Again, I felt like they shorted him on the speed just a little bit. I feel like he should have been one speed faster. That's just me. Which would have put him at 98 for us, or 95 normally. And his run block is a little bit low. But again, 6'6", 245. 245 is your air truck weight limit you need to hit there. So he hits that. Him, Shockey, Kittle, all very similar cards. He has the lowest run block of the three. Just depends how much you're going to value that in particular versus some of these other stats. All depends, right? It all depends for me. Since he's a Falcon, he's obviously going to be on my team. There is a slight bias there. And we did move Patterson up in the lineup. Okay. We obviously added Reggie Bush and friends last week. Cool. Defensively, there wasn't a ton to really do. What we did add are 2 cards, 2 of the Ultimate Legends. We added Pat Willis, okay? And this is more of a, I like Patrick Willis in MUT as opposed to I'm going to use this card all the time. But it's a really good card. 98 speed on linebacker, regardless, is good. Zone coverage, block shed, hit power. The biggest problem with this card, as always, is we can look at some of the stuff, is that he's not going to be able to do absolutely everything without abilities, okay? So he's not going to get 1 step, flat, zone, all this stuff. But he's going to get deflator. But it's 3. That's unfortunate, right? You wish it was 2. You wish it was 2 because you got to put lurker on him as well. That's a 4 AP change instead of a 3. You could struggle. You could pull out a 3, right? Could have pulled out a 3 AP on him. No problem to use lurker and deflator there, but you can't. So that's his biggest downfall there. Unfortunately, safeties, no change. Again, we're still waiting to see some of the stats on the safeties. Grant Delpit didn't look like he could get to 99 speed when that leaked out. Unfortunate, but we did get another Falcon. Of course, we did. Dwight Freeney. Limited who we pulled. Again, some Falcons came on him here, so maybe a little more juice than yours. But 97 speed, 99 excel on a D end who is going to play D tackle for me. With the tackle, play rec, block shed, good. 99 finesse move, good. The power move, you could get up higher. Again, I'm running run stuff chemistry instead of pass rush chemistry here. Again, his weight is actually okay at 268. It's not bad. But what he doesn't do, if you drop him into coverage like I do as a spy sometimes, his coverage is pretty bad. And understandably so. 59 zone right there. He would be replacing Javon Curse in that spot for me here. We'll go look at Curse just so we can compare a little bit here. Curse, a little bit worse overall. Basically everywhere. And again, the zone there as well. But Curse occasionally gets picks for me. So that's okay. Curse is also taller. Not that they react in the spot anyway when you put him in a spy, but a little bit of speed and excel obviously is what I was really looking for there. We could add more safeties still, right? I'm kind of waiting. There was good safeties that came out in the draft. That Roy Williams, really good. We could have easily added him. I just don't know how I want to build this team out. Do I still want to focus on a lot of Falcons on this team or not? Or do we just have the Falcons theme team and make this the pseudo best team? Is what we really could do, and what we might sort of scale towards doing as well. But Falcons at 41 out of 45 within this team is incredible. This team is incredibly good. Couple of positions you could upgrade, more of depth. I could be talked into getting a different corner instead of Brian Poole. Could happen. The Dion is fine. Robinson, I still think, is absolutely amazing. DeMarcus Ware, player we could obviously pick up. We could switch out some of these linemen. Maybe they're a little bit better. Maybe like a John Hann is a little bit better. But otherwise, what we're really waiting to see is just a couple upgrades from Ultimate Legends at this point. Golden tickets, stuff like that. So we'll see how it all goes. The only hope we have here for a better tight end, or really at this point, is Kyle Pitts rookie premier card. And maybe he gets one. Maybe he gets one. He might. And maybe that card will be super juiced. We'll see. But that is the team. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. More specifically, if you guys have questions, come by the stream whenever we do it. If you go when I'm not streaming, that's more of a normal thing. But, you know, hit the follow button, turn the notifications on so you know when the streams are. Indeed, I don't always announce them beforehand. It's more me saying, you know, I think I'm going to stream. And we'll have a lot better interaction in there. And I'll try to help you guys out for sure. Especially as more and more cards come into the game with these golden ticket quarterbacks. We'll check them out. We might actually just go to RG3. I don't know. I don't know. James Morgan did really good. The games we lost, it was not his fault. It was my fault. I feel like I could have had a 25-0 week with him. I feel like I really could have. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys for tuning in. Best team in Madden. Be great. I'm out. Peace.